Alright, first and foremost, want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, salutations to the Icon, pushing this truth with sincerity and charity. The title today is going to be Knowing Your Teachers, or something to that effect, right? And the subject is basically, are your teachers practicing what they preaching to you? And Lord willing, this is going to be a short video, because I want to get into the subject. And I'll just start with Sirach 18, verse 20. Before judgment, examine thyself. In the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. So, someone that's preaching or giving instruction, like what I'm doing right now, ought to be examining themselves to make sure they are keeping exactly what they are putting out. Okay. So that is something to really take into notion, because you want to be aware of who you're dealing with. And this video is really for brothers on the outside looking in, wondering what's going on in the ministry, what's going on in these congregations, right? And hey, by the fruits you shall know them. So we'll get Romans chapter 2 verse 21 through 22. Verse 21 says, thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself? Right, so you have to examine yourself. Thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? Do thou that sayest a man should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery? Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege? So here it is, Joel Osteen is a perfect example, when y'all needed him most, he closed the doors on y'all, man. When that hurricane happened, he shut the church down, man. And y'all still flooding them up, man. Still flooding them up. Still going in there. These pastors, these preachers, and these Christian churches, they not keeping what they preaching. They passing around the collection plate, passing around the tithes, but they telling you the law is done away with. Apparently tithes is the only law that stays forever. But here it is, behind closed doors, they adulterers, man. They preaching on you not to steal, but they stealing another man's woman, man. You going to these churches and your wife sitting at the front of the pew or something, man. Hey, man, this is some terrifying statistics we talking about, man. A lot of these Christian churches, most of them, and these pastors, man, hey, they not to be trusted. So, I'm just breaking down what the scripture's saying, and the fact that, hey, us, the men of Great Millstone, we not weekend Israelites, okay? We camp on the weekend, but throughout the week, we shooting up them videos. We reading, we practicing. We what they say, sweating training that you bleed not in battle. Okay, there's a veteran in the world once said, I don't know if he was in the Marines or the SEALs. He said, if you're not shooting, you should be reloading, and if you're not reloading, you should be shooting. So we always be examining ourselves in this thing, man, in this ministry. Okay. Behind closed doors, it ain't none of that madness supposed to be going on, man. Contradicting yourself in doctrine when you just put up a video saying not to do this and now you're doing it. Now, granted, that we in the flesh, we fighting for perfection, but the point of us putting up these videos is to tell you to keep fighting, cause we still fighting. Ain't no point. It would make us a hypocrite if we stopped doing the work. If we stopped putting up the exhortation to do right, to try, to fight, fall, get back up. This is James chapter 1 verse 22. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Right. Because you'll deceive yourself if you're not practicing it. For verse 23, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto man beholding his natural face in a glass, man. Lying to yourself, man. By the fruits we shall know them, whose practicing sound doctrine were not seen by the eyes of men. Okay, it ain't about showing a good color in front of men. Behind closed doors, that's the part that really matter. He said, who's doing, roughly paraphrasing, who's doing good behind closed doors, the Lord gonna reward them openly. So, hey, we gonna know who the prophet is regardless. Ain't gonna be no questions in the kingdom. You gonna see it on this side, man, when all hell is breaking loose and the ones is not affected, face shining, glimmering, people starving, but these people over here, the ones that was doing the work, ain't starving. They eating good. We gonna know the fruits of the work. Hey, by the fruits we shall know them. You gonna know who the true teachers were, who true prophets, the true saints were in these latter days on this side. So, with that being said, Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai and Shalom.